I love Sweet Home. There's no joke behind this, I just seriously love this game. Considered as one of the greatest survival horror games ever made, and often cited as the father of all horror games, Sweet Home is a game made exclusively for the Famicom, in other words, exclusively in Japan. It's loosely based off of the 1989 movie of the same name, and boy do I mean loosely. It has you controlling a small crew of filmmakers trying to uncover the mystery behind a mansion, whose owner apparently hid away several of his precious frescoes around the mansion just before he disappeared. The film crew consists of 5 different characters, all with their own unique abilities that help open new paths in the mansion or solve different puzzles. The trick is you can only control upwards to 3 characters at a time, so some of the crew members have to be left behind to explore other parts of the mansion. Innovative can hardly cover what Sweet Home really was. Groundbreaking is more like it. The game was directed by Takuro Fujiwara, who was the mind behind Ghosts and Goblins, Bionic Commando, Strider, and of course Mega Man 2, so you know you're gonna get a really good product out of the resume alone. Funny enough, the game was so good, people at the time thought that it was better than the movie, which is funny because the plot of the game ended up being wildly different than the plot of the movie. Okay, so I keep saying that the game is good, but I never really explained why, huh? Well, aside from the RPG elements, the game featured a multitude of things that today's horror games owe thanks to. Things like scattered notes across the mansion to unfold the backstory, jump scare mechanics, QTE, yes, fucking QTE sequences in an NES game, or rather Famicom game, item management, puzzle solving, and multiple endings, but really, you just have to play the game itself to really get a sense of how great it is. Oh wait, you can't, can you? Yeah, the game never released outside of Japan, not just because of the fact that it's based off of a film that nobody outside of Japan would understand, but really more so of the game itself and its contents. It had gruesome imagery, and I know what you're thinking, gruesome? Really? It's an 8-bit game, nobody would give a shit. But seriously, there are some graphic images packed into this game, especially when they were trying to keep that family-friendly brand. Not only that, but it was also an RPG, a genre at the time that wasn't very popular in America, at least according to Nintendo. Thankfully, there are fan translations that you can find online if you can spare the time to find an NES emulator and the game itself. I highly recommend checking it out. It's a friggin' masterpiece, man.